Okay, we are going to do our usual histogramming. 4-4, 0-2, 6-5, 4-3, 5-5, 6-2, 5-3, 0-0, 1-5, 1-6. Okay. Let's see. There's a large number of things that add to 5. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. There's three groups of equals. And so judging from my little thing here. Well, this is helpful. That there's only 2 1s. So how are you going to get that large group of 5s? There's 3 zeros and 2 1s. That would do it. If you put a 2 there, can any of those be a 2 is the question. If you had a 2, you'd have 4 left. Yeah, it could be 220. It could be 22000. So it isn't necessarily all zeros and ones, which you might have thought. So that's annoying. The only things that you have enough to do equals are 4, 5, 6, and 0. Oh, I think you can prove that the group of 5. 1, 2. The group of 5 needs at least 1 0. I think you can prove that because if it didn't, the lowest thing it could be is 1 1 1 1 1, and you don't have enough 1s. I think there's some kind of argument there. See, so this thing has to, or these equals cannot be zeros because you can't afford the zeros. You have to put at least a 1 0 in here. All right. What else do we know? This has to go this way, and this has to go this way. So this has to be an up and down. Well, obviously. And it has to be 4 4 5 5 or 0 0. We know it's not 0 0. But if it's 4, uh-oh. If it's a 4 4 or 5 5, if it's a 4, what else we got? We got 4 3 would work. If it's a 5, what else do we have? 5 3 would also work, so that doesn't help. Kind of a similar situation here. Oh, this is annoying. What am I going to do? Huh. Not sure what to do here. Da. All right. Oh, God. What did we decide here? If this, let's look at this pink for a second. Sixes. 6, 5, 6, 2. This could be 6, 2. Oh, can't be 6. It's got to be 4 or 5. This has to be 4 or 5, and that means the reason is because you need a double. It has to be either that plus something here or that plus something here. Like that. Okay. Now, this little thing can be 4, 5, or 6. For example, it could be that. But you have to put a double here. So that's got to be 4, 4, or 5, 5. So one of the 4, 4 has to be here, and the 5, 5 has to be here, or vice versa. I mean, you could, whatever. So what's the deal there? So what? So what? So what? Oh, so this needs to be a double because it's got a. Because if that tile were placed this way, you would have to put a tile here. And if it were placed this way, oh no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have to be a double. Yeah, you would, because this has to go up. Because this has to go here. And this has to go up. So you need a double here. You need a double. And the only double you have left is the zeros. So the 5s are zeros. Oh wait, you don't need a double, dickhead. Ah, God. I hate this. All right. Well, okay. Let's see. So what can go here? Either 0, 2, one way or the other. 0, 2, or 1, 1. There's no 1, 1. Can go this way also. Something 1. A 1 and a 1. But the 1s are paired with 5s. Well, okay. So that's not going to work. Nothing like that's going to work. It's only 2 1s. It can't be 1 1 up and down, so it'd have to be 1 1 left and right, but this is out of the question. And so this is out of the question. So this is not a 1 1. So this is a 0 2 kind of situation. There's only 2 2s, so it's got to be 2 6. No, 2 6. So I think I'm happy with that play. God. Okay, great. I think there's an interesting situation here where you have to like figure out where you're going to dump your 6. There's only one 6 left, and it has to be. There's a bunch of places where there can't be a 6. This is pretty much the only place you can be a 6, which is nice. So that's going to have to be. You can't do that because. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I don't have 3 zeros left. So that's going to have to be. You're going to have to park your 6 the other way. Oh, I have another 6 here. 2 6s I have to park. Where am I going to put the other 6? Well, I better decide that before I do anything else. Oh, this. Huh. All right. Right. What had we decided before? I think it's a valid argument still. I'm just kind of confused. That's okay. This has to be a 6 because we're running out of places to put 6s. No, we're not, because this could be 6 6 6. Probably should be 4 5 and 6. These need to be 4 5 and 6 somehow. Forgot what I said before. This can't be 6. This is something, and this is going to double. One of these is 4, and one of these is 5. So this blue one has to be 6. God. It has to come in somehow. So that has to be there, I think. Oh, I just fucked it up. I don't think that's even... Does that even work anymore? No, because you have 3 6s. Oh, God. What did I do? My whole theory get destroyed. I thought I had some thoughtful thinking about the 2 there, but must have been wrong. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. How many 2s do I have? I have 2 2s. Let me go back to what I was saying before. This has to be 4 or 5, and this has to be the other one 4 or 5. This has to be 6 then. Because I don't think it can be 0. Why I don't think it can be 0? It eludes me at the moment. Because this could be 1. I think I need the zeros for this. Because I don't have enough other raw material. So if it's not 0, this has got to be 4, this has got to be 5. 4, 4, 4. So this has to be 6. How many 6s do we have? 3 6s. 6, 5, 6, 2. Where's my third 6? 6, 1. Great. All right, well, whether this is 6-2 or 6-1, I'm going to figure out what it's going to be something. Let's pretend it's 6-1 for a second. Then where is this going to go? There has to be something here, a double. Some double. It's just a placeholder, which means that this 6 can't be going this way, so it has to go down. It's going to be either 6-2 or 6-1. This one's going to have to go. Well, it can go down or up. It can't be 6. Wait, this has to go that way. That has to go that way. This has to go. Oh God. No doubles here. And so it's going to have to head down. Could be. So what are you going to do with the 6-5 is the question. You're not going to do that with the 6-5. Can't do that. And you can do that. So 6-2 and 6-5 are like that. This is unknown, but that's definite, I think. So that's that. Which means the 4 is over here. It's also definite. Oh, God. What do I have? I have a 4, 3. That's all I have left. It's definite there. Terrible. What do I have left for 6s? 6-1 or 6-2? Yeah. What do I have left to make? How am I going to make? What are all my ones? One one zero zero zero. I need 11000. Or something. Okay, yeah, it's pretty low. So I have 1120002. So I can still do it. These 6s are spoken for, so I don't have them anymore. They're too far away. So I have 02001. Oh shit. Oh wait, 0230. Right. So I can still do it, I think. Can still have some set of numbers that adds up to 5, I think. I'm gonna have to have a 6 that hangs down here. Uh-oh. Okay, so this goes, something goes here, something goes here, something goes here. So I need numbers in the purple that add up to 5. Like, and they're not 6-1 and they're not 6-2. Because I need those. And if it's 6-2, I gotta use one of my blanks. For there. I might just have to like start filling things in. Oh, 6-6. Another analysis is we gotta use up the 5 somewhere. There's gotta be a 5 here and a 5 here because we can't put them in here. So I have to burn my 5s somehow. My 5-3 can't go there. So I think my 5-3 has to go here, which severely limits my choices. I only have 2 left. 2 points left. It could be 0-2-0-0 some way. Well, wait. Yeah, and they're filled in, so the 6-1 and the 6-5 have to go somewhere else. Oh, the 5 here. We need the 6s, so this 5 has to go here. And that means this 6 has to go here. Oh, God. I think this is going to work. This means this has to go here. And then I can put these either way, actually. It is not unique.